DeRay and Shaun King. DeRay went and wrote. Man, he damn near wrote a novel. Because Shaun King, he came out with his activism audit a couple weeks ago, and I guess DeRay did some auditing of his own.
He sure did.
And he was like, hell no, Shaun King, you still stealing money.
Yeah.
I think, you know what it is? Because remember we talked about, Rihanna is going to give an award to Shaun King?
Yeah.
These blabbity blacks are mad that he's going to be with Rihanna. They mad.
Yes, I love it. Yes, hate.
That's
hate
all
each other. Yes, the left is always eating itself. Because they know the truth. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Because they know the truth. DeRay, he said it in this article. He said a lot of people chose not to speak because of the money or relationships that he was helping facilitate.
Right.
For people, money and relationships. So a lot of people were keeping silent. But when they see that you are now taking credit as a white man for black people's work, see, you should have been smart and let somebody else be the front man, but you want to take the money and be the head and be the face. You got greedy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I want to read
the pot calling the kettle black.
Oh, absolutely. That's why he knows what's going on so well. That's why DeRay was able to do the best audit, because he knew what to look for.
He's like, I'm gonna show you where Shaun King stole the money a couple years ago.
Nigga, I helped them do it. This is what they were all doing. So DeRay was like, oh no, I'm gonna show you how it's going. Because DeRay is one of those people, and he said it somewhere in this. He said he had knowledge of it.
Yeah.
And he chose to be silent. But now, since Shaun King is put that audit out, he said, yo, I want to tell y'all where this money was going. So last episode, we talked about like 20 million go to immigration. Turns out that DeRay said 20 million was raised by some campaign, and Shaun King just took credit for it. Martin Luther King just took credit for it. That's what he's known to do. He likes pulling the Cernovich and taking credit for stuff he didn't do, right? So he tried to, all these guys are good scammers like this. These guys have been around in this like activism lane. They know how to scam this money. I don't know how they do it. They do it so well. But DeRay outed him on that tip. Basically just taking credit for somebody else's fund completely. He's on July 24, 2015. Shaun sent out an email that said that Justice Together had raised a little over $11,000 in 2 hours. A few months later, on November 9, 2015, in the midst of questions about the funds, he emailed volunteers saying that Justice Together only raised a little more than $9,000 online, and a $10,000 donation from a board member, and a grant for a podcast, $17,500. In a post on November 20th, 2015, he says he returned 100% of donations, a total of $9,723. But what about the $10,000 donation and the $17,500 grant? These amounts suddenly stopped appearing in all records. Yeah, it was pocketing that money. That was the Shaun King fund that you guys didn't know about.
We gotta say rest in peace, Darren Seals. He's the one that smacked the dog. Hey, stop! He's the one that smacked the dog piss out of DeRay down in
Ferguson.
Ferguson.
Yeah, he smacked DeRay. He was one of the people that I spoke to on the ground out there that tipped me off. Because I said, yo, something suspicious going on out there. He like, yeah, it is. And I'm like, word, you know about it? He like, yeah. And he started telling me like the inside track. And he was like, DeRay was on the phone with peoples, and like people were funneling money, and none of it was coming to us. It was all going to DeRay, and DeRay had us doing all the work, or Ferguson people doing all the work, That's just like, yeesh. Employee ID number, IRS number. has not been filed for that. Justice Together. Number 4, majority of state directors detail their expenses with Justice Together. Shaun unilaterally disbanded the Justice Together board in the midst of questions being asked by the board. So basically, when everybody said, yo, where the money at? He said, you know what? Fuck it. Party's over. And disbanded the company. Oh, it's just so much. You got accounting. There's account report. DeRay did a great job with this audit. I just want to point out this one thing. Where is it? All right. So it says right here, this is where DeRay told on himself. This is it right here. He says there is a formula that he employs when people ask questions and highlight contradictions, issue an unconditional denial, attack the character of the person, argue that white supremacists are attacking him or his family, respond only to the least salient of all points raised, then issue a statement akin to an apology. I mean, that's the liberal playbook. To argue that all the white supremacists, right? This is Tariq Nasheed he's talking about here. You know, but he basically said it right there what the game plan is with Shaun King, the fraud king.
Yo, wasn't there one in here? He said Shaun King was supposed to climb 7 mountains for charity. He only climbed 4. What's dying?
Hold up. Mountain climbing. In 2011, Shaun began raising money to climb 7 mountains and quit after 4 days. They got him silencing black women, silencing the voices of black women, organizing with no outcomes. Oh, y'all got to read this. It's called, he even pulled up his financials, one of the financials at least, one of those 1099 forms. It says, on Shaun King. You know he was mad he wrote that title because I don't even know what that means.
Yeah. So shout out to DeRay for doing that, even though you're still a piece of crap.
You wait till damn near 2020 to expose this fool. We told you this in 2014, DeRay.
Yeah, I mean, Hoteps been told. We told y'all from the gate, from the jump. Yeah, but now since Shaun King is meeting Rihanna and y'all mad that y'all ain't gonna hang out with Rihanna, now you got to start talking snitching and all that. we don't respect snitches, DeRay.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely gets no respect for this. I thank you for doing this. Thank you, but you still a snitch. He's like, it's still a real bitch move. You know what I mean? Because you defended this man. When I said it, you defended this man. Oh, no, that's not true. You're being an ashy hotep. You're just jealous because people like him better than you. I'm like, no, I don't care. The nigga's a scammer. Yeah. He's not black. If DeRay would have went there, if DeRay would have ended that with, I'm still not sure if he's black or not. Oh, that would have been the icing. But he ain't go there.
You should have put that. That should have been your end line, DeRay. But you didn't go there. That's black people's biggest complaint on Shaun King is that he's perpetrating a fraud, and you didn't bring that up. The biggest thing he's stealing is our identity, DeRay, not the money, our identity.
Yeah, because then what you reveal is the white man stealing money from black people, the white liberal. Right. And then now you can act now it's because the black community don't want to attack nobody unless they white. Right. For some whatever reason. But at least if we can frame him as white, we can get him out the paint. First step is framing him as a white man, because that's what he is. He's a white liberal. He's a huckster. This is what they do. White liberals are great at organizing black people for the white liberal benefit. That's what this whole audit says from DeRay is. It says white man organizes black people, takes their money for his own benefit. That's basically what this is. But we can't even get people to talk about his race. because race is fluid in 2019.
Black Mountain Hotep, thank you for the donation again. Shaun King is pathetic. Yeah, guaranteed. Drew Sample, third good partial, aka Talcomix. Snow J Simpson.
Snow J Simpson.
Yo, shout outs to OJ Simpson, man. He's almost, I think he's got like 800,000 followers now. Wait till he hits a milli, man. He's great for Twitter, man.
He's great for Twitter. He's great for football, great for fantasy football, puts out great content.
He definitely does. Shout out to OJ.